Ladies, let's be honest. By the time you hit 50, you've seen a lot of hairstyles come and go. I'm talking about when there was nothing but roller sets or the jerry curls or even the wraps. You know the wraps. Yeah, the doobie wraps. You've seen wigs. Now we into the lace fronts. Don't forget the 27 pieces. Y'all remember that era, the 27 pieces? But between raising the kids and changing careers or even building careers, and now stepping into the era of it is my time, it's all about me. Yes, one thing we can say for certain is that our hair, still plays a major role in shaping who we are. Welcome. I'm Angela, and welcome to Hair, Hair, my side, where we bridge the gap between stylist and client, one real and sometimes hilarious conversation at a time. So let's just go ahead and dive in. And today, I think I want to dive in with what I call stylist client confessions, where I just talk about some of the requests that we have had, and you as clients, some of the requests that you have given over the years. For instance, who can relate to this one? Client walks in, sit in your chair, and she says to you, she says, I want something youthful, okay, but I don't want it to look like I'm trying too hard. That's what the client is saying. That's what you guys are saying. But we as stylists, this is what we hear. Make me 10 years younger, but at the same time, let's keep it classy. Okay, what about this one? The client who has natural hair, and she brings you a picture of a sleek, spiky look. She got natural C4 hair, and she says, I want this look, but I don't want any chemicals in my hair. I can't even comment on that one, especially when that request comes to me and I got other clients in the salon. I have to lean down and whisper, listen, we can't do that today. We remember those. And what I have learned over the years is that as we get older, we got some bold requests, And honestly, we should. We should be able, by the time we get 50, to say exactly what we want and expect our stylist to be the musician and make it happen. But let's just be real. There comes a time in a woman's life where you just can't be chasing trends. You got to take what you got and make the absolute best of it. And knowing that a masterpiece can be achieved. But listen, you got to work with us. We can't just pull it out of a hat. It's not like that. It's not pull out the hat season. So I remember a long time ago, no recent experience. A long time ago, I think my client, she might have been, maybe I was in my 40s during that time, about 20 years ago. So none of you who are my current day clients, none of you. She came in with a picture telling me this is what I want. I mean, the woman had a head full of gorgeous hair, bouncy, flowing. She sat in my chair and said, make me look like this. I had to ask myself, does she want the hairstyle or she want the physical features? Because beautiful woman, she didn't even need the picture features. She had her own. But the hairstyle, listen, she wanted this style, but she didn't want any additions, no extensions in it. We had to have a long talk, but we worked it out. And let me tell you something, we laughed about that experience for years. Because the truth is, this is the truth. By the time we are in our 50s, our 60s, our 70s, our hair just don't perform the same way as we were in our 20s, 30s, and 40s even. And that's okay, because the beauty is working with what you got. working with the hair that you have and not working against it. And don't, and what about this modern day thing of wash and go? Wash and who? Ladies, I love the name. The name sounds upbeat. The name sounds easy. Wash and go. Well, it's you can shampoo it, but ain't no just go. There's some things that you have to do in between. You have to do in between. A wash and go requires just as much love and attention, products and care as any other style. So I want to get rid of that misconception that wash and go makes it any easier for us. Okay? Wash and go, oh, I know all about it. But this wash and go I have, it requires some real serious maintenance. It requires cutting, it requires conditioning, it requires protein treatments, the whole nine. So let's go ahead and get rid of this myth about wash and go is necessarily easier. Can I get a witness? That is for sure. So what I'm discovering, because I'm 63, and there are a lot of my clients prior to my retiring this past February that made the decision that they were ready to go, to let their gray come through, to let that silver come out. And I'm all for it. And I'm going to get there soon, but I ain't there yet. Gray, let me tell y'all something. Like, gray is so gorgeous. And if you are in that place where you are thinking about going gray, I welcome it. And what I'm getting is a lot of questions about going through that process, so that you can look beautiful. That hair can be on point as you go through that transition. This is what I want to say. If you are considering letting your gray come out, I want you to lean into it. Just lean into it. A little toner or even a little gloss can make those silver strands sing. And allowing your gray to come through, it's a process. And what I want to encourage you to do is to fall in love with that process. Don't hide it. Don't own it. Don't hide. Although you do have a choice. If you are a woman who not really comfortable yet with your gray coming through, you can always do protective styles until you've got enough of it where you feel like it's flowing the way you want it to flow. But work with your stylist on that, because letting that gray come through can be a beautiful, heartfelt process, because it just indicates a different chapter that you're going through in your life, and a beautiful chapter it could be. But in that process, I want you to remember that moisture is queen. Moisture is queen, because gray hair have a tendency to lack moisture, to be a little dry, to have a different texture to it. So understand that your hair gets drier as you mature. And so you need to feed it. You need to let it soak up that moisture. This is the decade where conditioners and moisturizers and deep steam treatments aren't even optional. It's like putting your hair on life support, and in turn, it will make all the difference in the world. After 35 years of caring, and I mean seriously caring for my clients' hair, I now offer online hair regimen consultations. And guess what? It's designed specifically for you. And what do you get? Well, you get all of your questions answered. You also get product recommendations, and you get to walk away with a custom blueprint designed specifically for you. You end up with the confidence that you need to care for your hair on the level of a pro. So don't guess about your hair. Get clarity. Click the link in the description and book your session. Now, let's get back to the conversation. I'll see you online. And the next thing I want you to know is this: keep it moving. Keep it moving. Don't get stuck in styles from 20 years ago. You have options. Put in the comment options. You have so many options. Just work with your stylist. Work with your stylist. If you see a picture of a woman who's letting her beautiful salt and pepper come out, you could possibly have that. Give it time, give it moisture, give it love, and allow the process to come through. Allow the process to have a life of its own. Because hair is like life. It's just like life. It needs a refresh. So don't be hesitant about trying something new. You know, a new cut as that grade come in. And sometimes you just need, like when you can use a semi-permanent color to just kind of dust it off a little bit, dust that gray off a little bit until you're ready to show up fully in your salt and pepper glory. Even just changing a little slight thing when that gray is coming in, it can add energy and confidence to you, because it all begins with you. If you are emanating the energy of, yes, I'm letting it come through, and watch me, then that's what people are going to see. If you're concerned about what people think, that's what they are going to think. They're going to think the energy that you are emanating, that's what they're going to think, and that's what they're going to see. And so this is the thing. I want you to drop in the comment your experience in turning 50 plus, and some of the challenges or some of the good things that you've seen in your hair. Go ahead and put a little comment. Help us out. Let the individuals watching know that they are not alone in the process of how the relationship between you and your hair has changed as you enter into the third quarter of your life. Because listen, we all have the challenges, and the more open we are, the more we care to share, the more we can all get through this together. With showing our natural hair and not having to always wear a protective style. So this is what I know for sure. On a serious note, this is what I know for sure. Hair is not just hair. Can I hear? I want to say it again for the people in the back. Hair, I get it. It's not just hair. It's our identity. It's our expression. And it's like a reminder to let us know that we are still here, we are still vibrant, and we're still evolving. You know, I've watched women sit in my chair who have taken off the wig, who have released the extensions, the full set, and allow their natural hair to come through. And it's like they were seeing themselves for the first time. And it was, for me, it was like really seeing them for the first time. And I believe that that is what this next chapter, this third quarter of your life is like, should be like. It's going to be like. And I want you to embrace it, this next chapter. You know, it's not about turning back. It's not about looking back and try to recreate what was, but it's looking forward, and it's using, between you and your stylist, using creativity to show the full expression of who you are in this moment. It's about stepping boldly into your next, into who you are now, with confidence, you know, with clarity, with courage, and being happy about it. Now, I didn't mean to get to start the preacher, but I just want you to know that this series of Hear My Side is about bringing you back to you, and it's about closing the gap between you and your stylist. So together, the two of you can come to a conclusion about what is best for you. And so I hope I've shed some light and insight into that. And don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss any of the episodes that I got coming for you, because really we are just getting started. And let me know what other topics or what other conversations you would like to have during this series. Be sure to share this episode out to a friend, to a cousin, to a sister, to a co-worker, so that we can close that gap, bridge it between stylist and client, one conversation at a time. And remember, the transformation that you are seeking with your hair begins on the inside. And remember to take care of your edges. I'll see you on the next episode. Bye.